Dancing. I always wanted to be a dancer. And my uncle said, don't encourage Rebecca to become a dancer, because she'll just become a stripper. And funny story, yeah, my mum's been asking how I've been making money, because I've started paying my rent cash. And I didn't really want to tell her the real answer, so I told her I was in sales. Which is technically the truth. I just didn't mention it was of my own body. So yeah, when I became a stripper, life's going really well at the moment. I was a teacher, and that's why I became a stripper. It's like, at least no matter what customer you get through the door, at least you know they won't be a child. That's awful. I've been wanting to move country a lot recently. I've been going to New York. They say, you know, New York's so good, they say it twice. I think the person who ever came up with that clearly never tried couscous. See, this is the bit where I normally turn to the audience, but if I had to make a prediction about you right now, your name's Michael. You found this by mistake. You're feeling deeply ashamed now that I pointed you out, and you probably after this you're going to slap your laptop down, and you'll maybe go outside for the first time in 6 months. And maybe, sure, yeah, it's just for a cigarette, just to briefly forget about your bleak existence that's not adding anything to society. I think I'm the worst person who should be brought onto this to discuss well-being. I mean, doesn't it annoy you when you're coming home from the club at 5 a.m. and you see people out for a walk? I'm depressed. You don't see me going out and walking. I cry in my room like a normal person. Jesus. Also, I've spent a lot of money recently on therapy, which is annoying me. I realised I could have spent all that money on drugs and been a lot happier. I would have watched much quicker as well. Do you know what men's biggest fantasy is? All right, it's women in maids' costumes. Their biggest fantasy is women who clean. How fucked is that? Any submissive men in the room? No, it's because they don't want to speak when not spoken to. They're scared they'll be in trouble. It's okay. Yeah, submissive men. Submissive men suck because you cannot win against a submissive man. I mean, you're in an argument and you're saying, "You're pathetic. You've got a tiny cock. I'm just going to piss all over you." I mean, it's never going to stop them. I once dated a man who said, "I'll let you fuck me in the bum." Yeah, let me. Like I'd won a raffle or something. I mean, I think it's quite fun to do that. I'm not going to lie. Finally see how they like it. A lot, apparently. I thought I was autistic, you know. Would you believe it? Yeah, my first hint at it was my boss brought me into a meeting, and she started with the meeting with, "So what is your disability?" Which is quite strong, especially from the woman who's the head of HR. And she said, "Well, you're obviously ADHD, but have you thought about autism as well?" And I went and spoke to my friends about it, and I was like, "Can you believe this? My boss thinks I have autism." And then there was complete silence, which I've gathered over the years isn't the best sign. But, you know, I think maybe they are right. I mean, I am really stubborn. I do have real tunnel vision. And I don't know if this is an autistic thing, but I have an absolute need for attention. I mean, obviously, firstly, this. But also, I don't know how people do it when they're, you know, friends go off and they get married when you're older. I mean, I found it too much when my friend got a rabbit. I like the strokes being for me. But yeah, so yeah, I went and thought, you know, go get a diagnosis. And then I thought about it, and I thought, okay, what if I go, get tested, and I'm not autistic? What then? I'm just a dick with no excuse.
Rebecca, wonderful fellow dancer.
Yes.
Fellow dancer. I was also hoping, you know, that they did, because I did Latin American dancing, which is very skimpy. You show off everything, you know, the middle section and stuff. And some of my jealous family members were saying that I was a lap dancer. I wish I was, because I would have made more money. So, like you know. Now, what I'd like, from a well-being perspective, how does, as a dancer, what do you think helps in terms of body movements to transcend into a happier state or more confident state or something like that? Give us a few tricks and tips.
Gosh, no one's coming for me for tricks and tips. How do I feel happy when I dance? Just listen to good music as you dance. You can't dance to a shit song.
I like that.
And I don't know, I think people overthink. I just try and, my rule is it's the definition of dance is movement to music. So as long as it's movement to music, it's dance, baby.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. I like that.
Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it and just move. Just move.
It's
That's
not
it.
it's not for your audience, it's for you at the end of the day.
Oh, I like that. Girl, the points there. It's not for anybody else. Like, dance like no one is watching. That's it.
You can buy that on a T-shirt down below.
Rebecca is going to go into the product development after the show. Wonderful. Well, we do like to encourage innovation, after all. Now, daddy issues, any daddy issues?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please, tell us all about it.
You don't be a stripper
I
and
thought,
a comedian.
you know, I'll just go straight in. You know, no transition, just go straight in.
So, fun story of how I was born. My mum wanted a third child.
Yes.
My dad said, absolutely not. My mum got pregnant. And he said, well, it's either divorce or an abortion. And here I am.
Oh!
Yeah. Fun story. Really, Dad, if you're watching, it's okay. You financially gave me a bit of money as a kid, so it's all right.
Well, we forgive you, Dad, and we love you unconditionally. And you're a twat. And yes, okay.
You can also get
Do
that.
better!
You can get that on a T-shirt down
That's
below.
it. Next T-shirt. We are on serious production here. No, but you know, you'll give him a chance, right? If he just learns and grows up, grow up, Dad, come on. You'd forgive him and you'd pick up. You know, it's a waste of time to just like hold the grudge, right? Wonderful. Now, if you were in the room, imagine yourself being in the room with everyone you've ever met. Who would you look out for at that party and why?
Definitely my nana. She's dead.
So, Nana! Doesn't matter. She's still there in spirit.
Yeah, definitely. I just think she's great crack. She's very funny.
What, did she do crack?
No.
No.
I think if anything, crack would have calmed her down more.
Oh.
She was really quite a wild woman. Yeah, you know, she just loved pissing people off, and I love that as well. And we could just do that together for the whole party. I think it would be great.
Wonderful. Nanas, special relationships. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Rebecca Lam, everybody. Woo!